if it wasn't for the fact that it was like the day I had to work.
Yeah, we did it unusually. We spent the whole day in my room listening to that music that I make, the Reason music, the stuff that's like really weird. It's so weird listening to that stuff. And I changed the name. I changed the name of it from Plasma Gammaroid to The Journey to Nowhere in a Cut Loose Mind. Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like if you were to take sounds out of your imagination and put them onto a disc, that's what it would sound like. It's like these are sounds that you'd think only an imagination would be able to generate, because like a synthesizer, it only knows a two-dimensional world. It knows nothing of like all the other instruments. You know, in a three-dimensional world where they make a physical sound where it's like a string being plucked, vibrations, and like a drum. A synthesizer is just electricity inside of a computer. So it's like you can hear the difference in worlds between this dimension, the 3D world, and the two-dimensional world. And it never really occurred to me, like in that aspect, until we were dosed listening to that stuff, and we listened to 2 80-minute discs of it. And I was like, it sounds like I took sounds from my imagination and through the art of because all I did physically was sit there like this and staring at a screen. So it's like through my imagination, like it's a way to be able to, if you know what you're doing with synthesizers like I do, it's a way to actually be able to make pretty much, because that program Reason, you can make any sound with those synthesizers, and I've never really had any other program that can do that. All right, I think just write your name down on your sheet over there, and then, all right, let's see. Oh, what color do you want to be?
Don't give a damn, really.
Okay. I guess you can be yellow.
Yeah, dude. Amy and Wyatt are like out of town, and I'm completely free, dude, except for work.
Okay.
I went to the dentist for the first time. I got my teeth cleaned today for the first time in 19 years.
19 years?
Yeah.
You know, I used to get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, and I haven't been for like 3 years. I just stopped going.
Well, the other morning I woke up and I was like running my tongue along my teeth. You know, like if you eat popcorn, how those little like pieces will get stuck between your gums sometimes?
3. Yeah.
So it felt like that was stuck between my gums. So
when they were.
Yeah, like on the back side of my tooth. So it felt like I woke up. I didn't even eat popcorn, but I had that feeling like there was something between my gum. So I reached in and like plucked it out with my finger, and I thought it was just like some old food. And then I like looked at it and it was white, and then it was like I put it in my mouth and bit down on it. It was like solid as a rock, and I was like, ugh. And it was like my tooth, dude. It looked like my tooth coming out, like crumbling.
Like a tiny piece.
So I called the dentist and I went in and I was like, well, you might as well just like take X-rays and like clean them while I'm here because it hasn't been done in years. And the guy's like looks at the X-rays and he's like, your teeth look excellent. And then he like goes and like does like a cleaning and everything, and he's all like, yeah, no cavities, like no problems. He's like your last wisdom tooth is like growing a pocket. He's like, you probably want to get that out sometime in the next year.
You still have your wisdom teeth?
1.
Whoa.
I tried to keep them, but they just got too miserable. But
yeah, see, I had one that was giving me problems, and I just said fuck it, because wisdom teeth they're just something that should be taken out of the human DNA. It's like a flaw, kind of like the appendix. It's just bullshit. It's like, chances are, if you don't take them all out, at least another one will give you shit later on.
I bet they're made for like back in the day when times were a lot rougher, and you'd like actually just you would like end up missing teeth. They're like, you know, like a shark has spare teeth.
Oh yeah.
And then if you like get like one's
to make room.
Yeah, if you get like one's clunked out on the front, or like from fighting or like falling or whatever, dude, Then when they grow in, they just like push the teeth forward to kind of fill your mouth. They're like spare teeth.
I
But
think teeth are just an issue.
But everybody's
to
got it
begin
so
with.
soft these days, man.
Teeth, first of all, know how to grow back in. When you're a kid, they grow back in at least once. Your body knows how to heal itself everywhere except for your teeth. So it should know how to either heal the teeth, or when it, by detecting that the tooth has a cavity or something wrong with it, by loosening it up, letting it fall out and grow back in. Your body knows how to do both those things. On top of it, it grows in these fucking wisdom teeth.
Teeth are weak as fuck. Human teeth, anyways.
I know. It grows in the wisdom teeth regardless of if you have room in your mouth or not. So it's like your body's pretty much just saying, fuck you. The teeth are coming in anyways. Deal with it. Not cool.
Yeah, that would suck back in the day when you didn't have anesthetics or something, and they'd have to just crack your teeth out.
Yeah, it's like so many people had to
Imagine
go
how
through that.
terrifying that would be, and like have someone just get in there with pliers and like rip one of your back teeth out.
Oh. Were you conscious when you had yours pulled out?
I had them give me a little gas, and and they gave me Novocaine.
They gave me so much Novocaine that I couldn't even talk. They gave me 16 shots of it, and they didn't start going until I couldn't talk.
Dude, the dentist I went to
like,
last
say
time.
this sentence, and I'd try to say it, and they're like, okay, we're ready to go, and still it was extremely painful.
The dentist I went to last time, I requested him this time because it was just like the first time I'd seen him. Dude, he pulled like I had impacted wisdom teeth that were like under the skin or like under the gums. Dude, he had them out, both of them out in less than 30 freaking seconds, dude. It was like
with pliers?
Dude, it was like fucking magic, dude. He had like a scalpel because he had to cut the gums open.
I guess I've never had him.
I was there for like a half hour with the gas on and then like shooting like numbingness in there, and then he was just like, oh, okay, and he's like, are you ready? And he's like sticks something in there, and he's like, can you feel that? Can you feel that? And he's like, it's numb, and he's like, okay, and he's like, and then like. You could feel it in your head like shatter like and then
it's like a shadow.
And then
run
he was just
surgery.
like, dude, and he was just like, clink.
Shadow run for the
clink.
Super Nintendo.
Dude, he did it like it was fucking nothing, like stirring sugar into a cup of coffee or something. It like didn't take any longer than that. It was just like,
I'd be intimidated. He never used a scalpel
dude,
on me.
Dude, it was
but
clean and like not
it's
fucked up.
Oh man, being cut down in the socket with a scalpel just seems like it'd be like, ugh.
We had to
Don't
get down
fuck
to
it
the
up,
tooth,
please.
but it was like that deep under the gum. I'm like, how the fuck did you break that big ass thing out of there? Like that, dude. All right, sorry. Here, it was just one of these.
I rolled a 3, 20 sided.
To start with.
Yeah.
That's these.
Yeah. 4. I guess you could go first by one fucking number.
And I'm yellow or gray?
Yellow. So, no. That's just determine who goes first.
Oh, okay.
Now you roll with the 4-sided die. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't shell out the money.
So just the 4-sided one?
Yeah. So each of us get one of these. 2 of these. 1, 2. 1, 2. And you'll be health again. 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We should almost eat a hit of that dose, like here, within like a week or 2.
I don't have any left.
I do.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think I have a couple of them left.
I think you have 4 of them left if you haven't done anything with it.
I might.
I'm pretty sure you do have 4 of them left. Have you done anything with it?
You like remembered that I had it?
Yeah.
Acid fiend.
Specifically. I think it's a really good feeling to have some dose just on a back burner, just chilling somewhere, because it stays good for so long. Just at your discretion when you're ready to go. It's just, I think it's a really good feeling. Like,
Yeah,
like
I guess
no
it's-
other drug.
I want to do it before Amy's too close to having the kid.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9,
because
10.
once that other kid comes, I'm not going to have the chance to do that for quite some time again, probably.
Fuck, is this goddamn thing almost running out of goddamn batteries, motherfuck? It was at 80% when I started fuck cording. Well, I think it's got to charge for a while. There's official shit being taken on that. Oh well. I'm gonna fucking play anyways.